Y'all, Latto just flipped the whole narrative on its head, and it turns out that 21 Savage's wife Keyanna is not mad about Latto being with 21. It looks like Keyanna is not pressed, and she's not leaving because she's literally in on it. We're talking about a full-blown sister-wife energy, because now insiders are saying that Latto isn't just hiding anymore. She's claiming her spot as his real wife. Keyanna knows everything, co-signs everything, and the two of them have allegedly been moving like one unit this whole time. And if that wasn't bad enough, the part that really has people spiraling is that Keyanna isn't offended in the slightest. No drama, no public crashing out, no messy breakup, just quiet acceptance and the subtle flexes like she already knew the playbook. So now the question isn't just, is Latto the side chick? It's, was she even ever a side chick at all? But once you hear what's really going on behind the scenes, the timeline, the pregnancy, and how this whole story and shared husband situation allegedly works, it starts to make a little too much sense. So let's get into it. So it looks like Miss Latto is Miss Big Mama One Kid, because the math is finally starting to math when it comes to Latto's situationship with 21, because the situation was honestly starting to get really weird. Now don't get me wrong, the situation has been weird from the start, but when she announced her pregnancy and started to go all my man, thank you to my man, it got to new levels of weird, because she was even referring to him as her husband.
90 Chanel, my wife. Running through these New York streets, about to go have this dinner with my husband.
Oh, wait. So are you tired of people asking about you know who?
No.
21. So you're not tired of hearing about 21?
My man.
We love you. Latto, we love you, girl.
Honestly, it took us all by surprise that Latto and 21 had been going out of their way to deny that they were ever a thing. I mean, they didn't do a good job of it because they got caught slipping too many times, but they still tried to hide the relationship. And then we found out that 21 was married, and it suddenly made sense why he and Latto hid the relationship. At first, the internet ran with the theory that the only reason he stayed with his wife Keyanna was because of his visa issues, and he needed a reason to stay in the US. But the thing is, if this was purely a marriage of convenience, then why hasn't he divorced Keyanna after getting his green card? Plus, he and Keyanna have 2 kids together, so it's not giving fake marriage like people have been trying to say. However, if the marriage is legit, then why on earth is Keyanna letting 21 move around like he's a single 21 man? Because apart from this whole situation with Latto, he has also been known to have affairs with multiple women, including social media personality Gorgeous Doll, who Latto got jumped last year, allegedly. And according to Gorgeous Doll, she supposedly was pregnant, and people believe that it was 21's baby. And while all this was going on, Keyanna didn't say anything. Now, to be fair, there was a time when we thought that she was going to leave 21 because there were reports that she had filed for divorce, but she called off the divorce and stayed with her man. Not just that, but she started to assert her dominance as the legally married wife. Keyanna kept a low profile before the whole Latto situation blew up, but once Latto started to get bold and thank you to my man-ish, Keyanna also switched up. And who could blame her? I know you remember when Latto even shaded Keyanna and her music.
How you little cheated, take a bag, puts me on it. I get loud just like my weed. I don't wash my tongue with it. I hang up the phone on it. Hit my daddy, bitch, I'm getting on it.
Yeah, well, Keyanna decided to keep that same energy, and she started posting more about herself. She even posted a picture of 21's mom and wrote, "Happy birthday to the best mother-in-law a girl could ask for. I love you." So we knew that Keyanna was the wifey, but at the same time we had Latto out here denying that she was the side chick and claiming that she was the main thing. She said, "I live with my man. I don't even come second. Y'all need to get off the T pages and go touch grass. My privacy is driving you up a wall. Mistress to who? Why they don't see the cars, diamonds, etc. Cause y'all know I'm spoiled to death. You don't know me, and you don't got it figured out like at all." So yeah, the situation was definitely a weird mess, but it got even weirder when Latto announced that she was preggo. The internet already kind of figured it out, but what made it even weirder is that Keyanna did not flip out on her own. We thought that she was going to be furious, as she should be, if she's really the main wifey. But instead, she pulled a major shocker when she liked the pregnancy announcement post. Say what? Yeah, Keyanna liking the picture made it more than clear that she had no intentions of leaving that man. She further proved that when she attended 21's show a couple of days ago and was all my man. Take a listen.
Let me say something real quick. There's 2 niggas in this bitch I want to give a shout out to. Savages in this motherfucker. 21, I appreciate you for coming on, nigga. Shout out nigga Weezy. And Tyler, the fucking creator, is in the building too, my nigga. I appreciate you. Let's turn up tonight. Let's be something big, y'all. Y'all show out and show up on a fucking Thursday. 11 fucking times, ATL.
I'm ready for them to show my man. I'm ready for them to show my man.
So she knows that her husband is expecting a baby with another woman, but for some reason she's still claiming him? It's kind of confusing, but luckily, Latto has been more than willing to clear everything up because the last thing she wants is to have us thinking that she's a side chick about to have a baby with a married man. But according to an insider, Latto has been claiming that she technically isn't a side piece, but a real wife herself. And allegedly, she thinks it doesn't matter that they're not married under law because it's just a piece of paper. It doesn't mean anything. But wait, there's more. See, it's completely fine for 21 to marry multiple women because he's a follower of the Ifa religion. 21 has been very open about how he is a follower of Ifa and considers himself to be devout.
Saw an interview with you on the Breakfast Club that was intriguing.
I'm spiritual. I'm peaceful.
You know, the way you articulated on the Breakfast Club, like, it really feels like a guiding principle on how you live your life.
If you do something wrong, you gotta pay for that. Anything you do in life, you gotta pay for that. You know what I mean? So with Ifa, it's like my ancestors guide me through life. I cook for my ancestors every week. I give them water every week. I talk to them every week. It's paying respects to everything, respecting everything around you. If I kill him, right, it might not have been wrong. I might have been defending myself, but I still gotta go pay for that.
In one interview, he said, "I'm African American, I'd rather follow an African religion." He told the Fader before describing his tenets, "That's my heritage." Well, the thing about the Ifa religion is that polygamy is accepted and in some cases even encouraged. This means that a man is allowed to marry more than one wife. However, there are some conditions that must be met, and this kind of explains the dynamic between 21, Latto, and Keyanna. According to the religion, clear guidelines govern such connections, including but not limited to the condition that a man with multiple wives must care for each wife equally, emotionally, financially, and otherwise. Also, women entering polygamous unions must understand the family structure they're joining and their role within it. Now, the situation is starting to make sense because this explains why Keyanna seems to be okay with the situation and doesn't seem offended in the least. It also explains why Latto has been fighting for her life, trying to convince us that 21 really is her man and that she isn't just a side chick. Oh, but it gets messier. Another insider revealed that Latto is claiming that not only is Keyanna on board with her relationship with 21, but they allegedly had a threesome together. And they live as one big happy family. Yeah, somebody gonna lifetime because it's giving sister wives. But hey, whatever works for them, I guess. But honestly, this changes the whole way that you have to look at it. Because if Keyanna saw everything stayed solid and never once acted bothered, then this was never messy in the way that people wanted it to be. It just looked messy from the outside because we didn't know the details. Because what people call cheating might have just been an arrangement. That what looked like a disrespect might have been understood from day one. So now it's less about who's the wife and who's the side and more about the fact that everybody involved might have already agreed on their roles.